Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Friday Night Football. We're live from the Gabba. This should be a classic between Brisbane and Melbourne. Both sides started their season with wins last week and will obviously be keen to build on their good starts. Who will remain perfect? Who will slip to 1-1? And out they come, led by their skipper. Joins me. Who's your pick today, Huff?
Good to be here, Hutto. It's hard to pick a winner. Both sides are capable of transitioning the football quickly and hitting the scoreboard. So let's hope we see a free-flowing, high-scoring match.
Thanks for that, Huff. The two captains are in the middle. Time for the coin toss. Staring each other down. Gawn wins the first tap. Berry. The defence is disorganised. Gunston. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Rayner takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Lions on the board early. Gawn showing his skills. McCluggage throws it on the boot. Hibbert making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Was that a legal disposal? He's got it!
The Demons might think about an early adjustment here. They are looking very vulnerable.
Away we go once more. Gawn wins the tap. Oliver crosses the paint. Andrews clears the area. Rich, not a lot of space to work with. Neil Bullen runs in and bangs it home.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Lions by a goal. The big men fly. He's suddenly a popular man. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Gawn with a deft tap. Crunching tackle. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. McInerney gets his hand to it. Dunkley, he's stopped in his tracks. We'll have another ball up. Rucks go at it. McCarthy met solidly. Bad error there. Knew the tackle was coming.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
What's he got on offer? Good disciplined defence. Viney. It's a hot footy. Oliver. Gawn. Closed him down. He's wrapped up. Petrarca can run, and that's a great hand pass. Coleman tries to spike it out of the danger zone. McCluggage goes long. May got a fist in. Viney needs a good decision. Solid tackle. Normally delivers. Pickett is hard to beat one-on-one. Can he hit a target? A promising build-up amounts to nothing. The Lions look sharp early. Brayshaw with the big fist. Gathers it cleanly on the wing and will have a throw in. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
We've seen some quality attacking play so far, and hopefully it continues, because it's been great to watch.
Dunkley, he's besieged. Kicks to a contest. Defence 101 there. Brayshaw, terrific tackle. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Punch clear. Berry, by hand. That was almost handed to him. Oliver couldn't get a disposal. McInerney, what can he do with it? This is promising. May gets back and should repel. You can't question his commitment. He's been busy so far. Cameron bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
It's too early to panic, but they might think about making a couple of changes before a bad start becomes worse.
Two-goal game again. Gawn with the tap. Sparrow, lever. That has to hurt. Oliver, he ran into a brick wall. McInerney, the Lions, showing some good signs early. Cameron, set sail for home, and he is delivered.
He might just be in for a big day.
The Demons are on the back foot early. McInerney got his palm to it. Neal. Payne. Gardner. He's caught. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Gawn gets his hand to it. Viney. This is great pressure footy. Onto the non-preferred. Brayshaw. Where would they be without him? Ignoring the corridor for now. McCluggage takes an excellent grab. You can see their confidence growing. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. The Demons are really under the pump here. Hipwood navigated the traffic. Cameron, this for 3 on the trot, and he steers it through.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Lions will be hard to stop now. McInerney wins it. Neal. McCluggage takes the hand pass. Lever one step ahead. Grundy has a vice-like grip. Searching kick. Oliver marks it centre half forward. Who was he aiming for? Fridge. He might have thought about hand passing. Answorth gets there first. The Lions are playing some great footy. Berry dishes it off. McCluggage towards the boundary line. Starcevic feeds it out. Rich. The Demons have denied them the corridor. Lever. Clever kick. Brown takes a beauty. His field kicking is normally first rate. Oh, that is a contender for mark of the round. Doesn't often waste it. Starcevic. Probing ball. Neal. Working at close quarters. That's good aggressive footy. It's a big kick. Is it big enough? Petty taking no chances.
Happy to concede a behind.
May tasked with the kick in. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. And they're out of trouble. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Hipwood, what a first term they're having. Rayner gets a good bounce. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
That's 4 in a row now, and they've established a very handy buffer.
It's looking every bit a blowout at this stage. Gawn wins the tap. McCluggage. They're irrepressible at the moment. May. The Demons under great pressure. Rayner lurking menacingly. It's there!
They're really opening them up, and right now they have no answers to the onslaught.
The Demons can't take a trick at the moment. Gawn wins it out of the centre. Neal leading from the front. Payne, can he get a kick away? Langdon. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Starcevic doesn't want to turn it over there. It's a tough game. That's come off the instep.
Lost his radar there. If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
He struck it well. It'll go close.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Back into play. That's an impressive mark. Kicks to centre wing. Who's front and centre? Starcevic. Kicks to half forward. Rayner. Breaks the line. He's got it!
The Demons are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Gawn smashes it out of there. Sparrow. This should end in a shot at goal. Neil Bullen read it well and claims the mark.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Going at his second.
Rushed over it, and now they can reset.
Away he goes. Coleman to bring it back in. Brown. He'll field that one. Oliver. This would be a timely goal. The kick's a bit wonky.
They've got to start making these opportunities count.
Coleman to bring it in. Andrews. Great hands there. Can he find a teammate? He's hit up the lead. Good vision there. That's skillful. Payne. Towards half forward with the kick. And they see it out.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Lions might be more conservative with the footy now and try to ensure that they don't cough up a late goal.
Gawn got his palm to it. Petrarca. Oliver running in support. McInerney runs onto it. Attracted a crowd.
The crowd cries ball and they get their wish.
On centre wing. McCluggage. Can they get another one? Bowie accepted the invitation. Gets the kick away. Neal couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. Danaher couldn't get an effective disposal.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
The aerialists will battle for this ball. Gardner. They're all over them early. Payne. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. That's a strong mark. Good looking kick. Alarm bells are ringing. It's quarter time. That was something to behold. This contest might already be decided. Time to check in with Gary.
The Demons have been outworked so far. They'll look to their leaders to drive a step up in intensity. It's not always about the obvious things. It's also the knock-on that releases a teammate, the extra effort to effect a smother, the gut running to lay a shepherd. When you're in that mindset, you give yourselves a great chance.
I'm inclined to agree. Thank you, Gaz. The two big men do battle. Plenty of heat in this game. Viney, Lever. He's under close attention. Brayshaw. Who's at home? Sparrow. He's been dispossessed.
He's in trouble. That must be holding the ball.
What a hand pass. Payne into the action again already. Berry takes the logical option. The Lions can build something here. McCluggage. Payne. Cameron is cool under pressure. Closed him down. Misses the target and it's out of play.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
Neil, he ran into a brick wall. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Langdon, Gawn, they're building something dangerous here. They're moving the footy quickly. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Coleman, Payne. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full. Berry. The Demons are chasing tail. Brayshaw, a bit of friendly fire. Sparrow, feeling the heat. The Lions can smell blood. Oliver pounces. He's caught. Knew where the help was. Brayshaw. The Demons need to make inroads soon. Petrarca fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Gawn wins it. Pickett. Langdon from the pocket. Looks good. Is good.
They needed to get the first in the second quarter, and they have.
The Demons haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. McInerney got his palm to it. Neil, ball spills free in the tackle. Sparrow. Gardner. How will the umpire see this? McCluggage bangs it long. Danaher appreciates that delivery. They've got winners all over the park. May charges onto it. Neil going at his first, and he's got it.
The Lions looking every bit a top 8 side at the moment.
This one might be settled now. The big men fly. Sparrow. Brayshaw gets his kick despite the heat. Grundy. On the non-preferred. Neil. Can he mop up? Terrific forward pressure. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
Maybe there's a glimmer of hope. Just a glimmer. Gawn gets his hand to it. Sparrow only knows one way. Cameron! Tony Modra would have been proud of that. They're playing with purpose and poise. McCluggage gets to the front spot.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
He won't miss this. Oh, no! He has missed it.
I hope for his sake he can put that out of his mind, because that was an opportunity wasted.
Hibbert with the footy. Gunston trying to bring the Crummers into play. Snaps at goal, but it's off target.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Away he goes. May tasked with the kick in. Gardner, little kick out wide. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Demons not going to be able to get back into this match if they don't start winning more of the footy.
Punch clear. Neil, he just dropped it.
He had prior opportunity.
Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Hibbert, he's got an option in the centre square. Payne takes an excellent grab. What a game he's having. Lions. Good kick. Rayner finds himself unattended. Their ball movement has been impressive. Dunkley at half forward. The Lions are doing as they please. Hibbert is there in defence. The Demons might be able to start something. Oliver with a chance to relieve the pressure. He's generally a good kick. Gawn. Can he be the fire starter? Grundy. Picking their way through. Jordan sets up a foot race. Starcevic. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Rich lays it off. Got to get it forward now. Lions goes back with the handball. Was he taken high? He's besieged. Starcevic. It's a tough game.
That's holding the footy.
He might have thought about the corridor. He's hit up the lead. Kicks inside the forward 50.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
The scoreboard suddenly looks more manageable. McInerney gets his hand to it. Neal, can anyone get to the drop zone? Hipwood is a beacon in that forward line. Great play. McCluggage has got off the chain.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it on the wrong side of the stick.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
He's off. May brings it back in. Gunston. He's got it.
On the board with his first. That'll boost his confidence.
The Lions might be about to land a knockout blow. Gawn palms it down. Oliver caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Gawn gets his hand to it. McCluggage. Neal looking to extend this margin. He's lost it. Oliver saw that coming. Lever. He's so clean with the footy. Rich. They're playing like champions. Lions. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Hibbert. He doesn't waste many. Jordan. Can he impose himself on the match? Rich. That'll go close to the line. Lions. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Lever. Comes free in the tackle.
How'd he get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
They're huffing and puffing. Hibbert. No easy exit. They've bottled it up. Rucks go at it. It's a desperate tackle. Neither side able to clear the footy. Gawn wins it down. Another stoppage. This time a boundary throw-in.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
Both coaches would be concerned about how easily the opposition midfielders are moving the footy at times.
They have a good understanding, those two. Somehow release the ball. They've coughed it up. Neal, desperate defence. That's a dreadful hand pass, truth told. Sparrow. Coleman wins it back. Great mark. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. Payne, the Lions look well drilled. McInerney. They're running rings around them. Petrarca, he's got support. Gawn, quick kick towards centre-half forward. Grundy, all alone in the centre square. This will be their first entry for a while. Petrarca had his name written all over it.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
The Demons need to back that up and generate some momentum. Gawn wins it out of the centre. Neal. Lions. Can they find a late goal? Half-time and the home fans are absolutely wrapped with what they've seen so far. It couldn't have gone much better. Time to check in with Gary.
The Demons are really struggling to score so far, and the simple reason is that they're not winning enough ball. They would need to be super efficient with the ball that they are getting, but it isn't sustainable. Whether tactically they try something different at stoppages or they throw someone different into the middle, they've got to do something.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. The two big men do battle. He's run into trouble. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Gawn punches it out of the ruck. Jordan. This is great pressure footy. Sets a task for the forwards. Rich. Met solidly. We'll have another ball up. Gawn has rucked tirelessly. Rich. Dangerous place to lose it. Gardner gets to it first. Bowie with the big fist. Can he hit a target? Coleman wins it back. Great mark. The Lions playing like winners. Brown making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Gardner, bad error there. Coleman onto the non-preferred. Spud Brawley would have loved that one. Petrarca sets sail for home, and he is delivered.
Bit of momentum now. That's 2 in a row.
The Lions wouldn't want to think they've got this one. The big men fly. Neal collects the half volley. Ashcroft, Rayner. It's a tough game. Berry, Jordan affects the turnover. He's stopped in his tracks. Petrarca, Gawn. He'll feel that one. Handball off was good. Drives it inside the forward 50. Grundy has it within range. The defence is disorganised. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
Kicking at his first.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
He's a damaging player. They need to make sure they pay him the respect he commands.
The Demons are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Gawn gets his hand to it. Closed him down. No way through there, and they'll reset. Gawn, the winner there. Terrific tackle. That'll be play on. Langdon absorbs the pressure.
Umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Searching kick. Lions. Just has to hit a target. Berry takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
He's just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The Lions have responded to the challenge. Good ruck work. Oliver blasts away. Andrews tries to spike it out of the danger zone. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Gawn wins it. Oliver knew the tackle was coming. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Rucks go at it. Ashcroft, Rich, had some assistance. Berry, that's a bit of a waste. Sparrow heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say?
The Demons would dearly love a couple more before the final change. They'll keep pumping that ball deep every chance they get.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. McInerney wins it down. Berry leading from the front. Cops some unwanted attention. Well, that's not like him. Crosses the paint. Neil Bullen. He's got it!
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with that.
The Demons will not lie down. Gawn wins it out of the centre. Lions hunting the footy. Payne Throws it on the boot. McCarthy! Great hands there. Normally delivers. Who's front and centre? Gawn. I've liked his game today. Berry needs to be quick. That's a bruising tackle. Rich. Finally, they go inside 50. Good disciplined defence. Zorko. It's there!
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. Gawn with the tap. Viney. Clever handball. Hunter. That's skillful. Defence 101 there. Spargo. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Great tackling technique there. McInerney wins the hit out. McCarthy. What's he got on offer? Brayshaw clears the area. Rayner. He's besieged. They've given it back. Inside 50 with the kick. Coleman got a fist in. Viney. Desperate defence. Hunter uses the non-preferred. McDonald. It's a goal.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Gawn wins it down. Lions. Payne. He'll be sore in the morning. McInerney. They've put themselves under pressure. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Oliver. He's wrapped up. Gives some ground with a handball. Gardner. Doesn't often waste it. Brayshaw takes an excellent grab. Can he find a teammate? Brown uses the body well. Ignoring the corridor for now. Gawn. Hunter. This is promising. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Lions are playing great footy, and I can't see any reason why they can't go on to win this.
McInerney showing his skills. Neal. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Gawn got his palm to it. He's suddenly a popular man. The team physios will be working overtime. He's got it!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Gawn with a deft tap. Dunkley. Payne. He's everywhere at the moment. Hibbert, normally a good decision maker. The Lions have denied them the corridor. Berry. He just keeps racking up disposals. Neal gathers on the half volley. Rich. Clever kick. Rayner. The Lions looking ominous. Viney. They cannot keep him quiet. Gawn. Solid tackle. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Important clearance here. Viney. It's a hot footy. Lever runs onto it. May. They're going hammer and tong. Gets the kick away. Brown. How will the umpire see this? Viney. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Gawn slaps it out. Oliver, good tackle. Probing ball. Brown commands the footy.
Must kick goal in a close match.
You'd think he'll kick this. You'd be wrong.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Away he goes. Starcevic with the footy. Danaher on a lead. Can they get something going? Gardner, great body work. And they're out of trouble. Berry at centre half back. Viney, Brayshaw, under pressure. Crunching tackle. He's gone.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Good vision there. Ashcroft. He hasn't been himself today. Rayner. He's set upon. The umpire will have it. Big clearance to win here. Viney. He's caught. That hand pass was telegraphed. Does well under pressure. Hipwood is the man on the spot and is marked.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
So a timely goal late in the piece. McInerney wins the tap. McCluggage, who's at home? Lever dishes it off. They'll need to be more careful than that. Berry for a 3-goal game. It's there. They've pinched a break.
The Lions are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. The two big men do battle. Dunkley reads the tap well. There goes the kick inside the 50. Hipwood, Zorko. Whereas there's some holding going on.
Tries to take him on and loses.
Waiting for someone to come at him. A chance to clear now. Bailey snares the loose ball. Going for goal. Flirting with the post.
If they keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
The Lions are holding them at bay. Gawn wins it down. Hunter, he ran into a brick wall. And we will do it all again. Punch clear. Viney, he put himself in the line of fire. McCluggage. Lever will keep coming. The Demons under great pressure. Danaher going at his first, and he's got it.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
3/4 done, and this has been a real turner. I don't think anyone tipped it. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Demons are hanging in there, but they must turn around what is a significant inside 50 discrepancy. They need more pressure on the ball carrier to restrict the opposing forwards, but they also need to be smarter when going forward themselves and consistently take the right options.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, McInerney looking for territory. McCluggage. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Gawn punches it out of the ruck. He's run into trouble. Langdon heads for full forward. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Pickett loves these situations. He's under close attention. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Gawn got his palm to it. Sparrow. It's a tough game. Langdon. It's a goal.
He's got a couple now and he's making the most of his opportunities.
The Demons were after the first and they've got it. McInerney has rucked tirelessly. McCluggage. That's a bruising tackle. Zorko. Viney thought his way through it. Langdon. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Terrific forward pressure. Lions. He'll feel that one. Payne. McInerney. They're well drilled. The kick was centimetre perfect. They've picked their way through. Good thinking and good execution too. Cameron. What can he do with it? Danaher. Hipwood marks and will surely convert.
They don't come easier.
He's got it!
The Lions looking every bit a top 8 side at the moment.
The Demons need a miracle now. The big men fly. Hunter fighting hard. Inside 50 with the kick. Brown. Desperate defence. Grundy. He'll be sore in the morning. Neil Bullen. That could be a goal-saving tackle.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
The Lions have winners everywhere. Answorth. Berry takes a beauty. They're playing with purpose and poise. Viney cops some unwanted attention. Lions desperate to win it back. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Gawn got his palm to it. Hunter, he's besieged. They'll sweep this ball forward. Jordan has it now on centre wing. He's wrapped up.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Good hands. Gawn just had to get it out. Brayshaw. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Jordan. The Demons haven't thrown the towel in. Pickett. That one was always his. Forward they go again. They desperately need this.
Gets it to safety.
Coleman to bring it in. If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now. Not a lot of positives today. Fritsch read it well and claims the mark.
To give them a glimmer of hope.
Goes with the check side, but it's narrow.
Did all the hard work only to let himself down with a kick.
He's off. Back into play. Brown couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Gardner runs onto it. How will the umpire see this? We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Rucks go at it. Viney. It's a desperate tackle. We've got another stoppage. Gawn smashes it out of there. Petrarca. They're playing for keeps. The pressure is relentless.
Gary, what's caught your eye?
The Demons not going to be able to get back into this match if they don't start winning more of the footy.
McInerney. He's suddenly a popular man. Sets up a foot race. And we'll have a throw in.
The Demons are not getting their hands on the ball anywhere near enough, so they need to turn that around if they're going to go on to win.
Gawn got his palm to it. Viney. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Takes the logical option. Answorth. You can see their confidence growing. Sparrow swoops. Petrarca can run and gun. Can he be the fire starter? Fridge gets to the front spot.
Bread and butter, you'd think.
Can he bend this through? Yes, he can.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
They're within striking distance, but they'll need to do a lot right from here. Gawn wins it out of the centre. Sparrow, he's set upon. McInerney, Payne, McCarthy. That's an aggressive handball. Rich can get it and go. They're moving the footy quickly. May met solidly, dealt with the pressure. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
Both coaches would be concerned about how easily the opposition midfielders are moving the footy at times.
Sparrow can't afford to panic. Terrific tackle. Into the pocket he goes. Quality delivery by foot.
This to seal it.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
Surely that shut the gate on them.
Two goals each for the quarter. Gawn with the tap. Petrarca. It's a hot footy. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Good ruck work. Quick kick towards centre half forward. That's a strong mark. That might attract a pack. Andrews onto it. Crunching tackle.
The crowd cries ball and they get their wish. Straight in front, should not miss.
Easy goal, surely. He hasn't missed it, has he?
You can't blame the midfielders for dropping their heads after that.
Away he goes. Rich to bring it in. Gee, they're playing well. They can smell victory. Brown, within range, can make them pay.
To inject some life into this contest.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
He's off. Rich with the footy. May trying to bring the Crummers into play. It's no place for the faint-hearted.
And he's done for holding the ball.
What can they generate? Ashcroft, what a mark! I'm not sure about the wisdom of that. Gawn takes an excellent grab. They're a big chance here. Payne claims a terrific contested mark at centre half back. Delightfully done. Lyons, he's stopped in his tracks. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Gawn wins the tap. Sparrow rolling the sleeves up. Brown marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
They need to sort this out. Their kicking at goal is really letting them down.
Back into play. McCluggage is hard to beat one-on-one. He might have thought about the corridor. Lions. By hand, the Lions can build something here. Going for territory. Unable to get it inside 50. Good kick. Zorko navigated the traffic. Bailey running in support. Is anyone home? Dunkley, he ran into a brick wall. Panicked under pressure. McInerney gathers in the centre square. Rich receives a clever hand pass. Zorko is a real pocket rocket. Knew the tackle was coming. None shall pass, and we're just about out of time. The Lions came away with a win. Too strong, too tough, and too good. Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.